This is my honest review of Holafly, just how it worked for me, what I loved, and what frustrated me. If you like traveling or travel often, this might be something worth looking into. Hi guys, I'm Isabel at Belle Around the World. After traveling to 60 countries and creating travel content for over 10 years, I've picked up a trick or two about smart savvy traveling. And today, we're talking about eSIMs. You remember those times when you land in a country and everything feels overwhelming? You feel exhausted from the flight, everyone's on the move, the airport Wi-Fi is basically useless, and you're already stressing out about how you'll even get to your hotel. Well, with an eSIM installed, instead of hunting for a kiosk or begging the airport Wi-Fi to load, from the moment you switch off your airplane mode, you'll be instantly connected. That's the power of an eSIM. No stress, no hassle, just an instant connection. And that tiny detail completely changes how my trips start these days. I've never traveled anywhere without an eSIM since, and neither have my parents. So, what is Holafly? If you've never heard of Holafly, their big promise is unlimited data in over 200 destinations, paid by the day instead of by gigabytes. You don't need a physical SIM card anymore. You don't need to stand in line at the airport. You don't even need to worry about contracts. You can just buy online, scan a QR code, and that's it. I'll discuss more about their pricing in a bit. How does Holafly eSIM work? One thing I appreciated was that you can install the eSIM before you fly. I don't know about you, but for me, this was a game changer. Normally, I hate juggling a million things before a trip. Packing, printing tickets, double-checking hotels. The last thing I want to deal with after a 14-hour flight is swapping SIM cards. So I installed Holafly while I was still home. It took less than 5 minutes before the confirmation email came in, and then I scanned the QR code and the eSIM showed up on my phone like a second profile. That was it. No calls to customer service, no fiddling with tiny SIM trays. If, for any reason, you need to reach out for help, they have a 24/7 multilingual support to attend to your needs anytime. Let's talk about some of their pros. The bigger catch, though, was the unlimited promise. It's what drew me in, but it's also what you need to decide and understand before deciding if Holafly is for you. Yes, Holafly gives you unlimited data, but like every phone plan in the world, there's a fair usage policy. What that means is, if you're using a crazy amount of data, like streaming Netflix all day, uploading dozens of videos every hour, or basically treating your phone like a home router, you might notice your speeds drop a little. 2. One of the biggest advantages of Holafly is the fact that their regional eSIMs cover multiple countries under one data plan. This is extremely useful if you're planning a trip where you'll be moving from country to country to country. Instead of buying a new SIM card or an eSIM every time you cross a border, Holafly lets you stay connected with just one eSIM. Install that eSIM once, and it continues working automatically as you travel through all the countries included in that regional plan. For example, if you're on a European trip and you'll be visiting France, Italy, Spain, and Germany, a Holafly Europe eSIM will cover all these countries under one plan. No interruptions, no roaming charges, and no repeated purchases. The same applies to other 15+ regional bundles like Asia, Latin America, the Middle East, North America, and more. Activating your Holafly eSIM has never been easier. To install the eSIM, follow these steps. You can install just hours before your trip and activate during your flight or when you arrive at your destination. Or you can use the QR code or select Insert manually if you're unable to scan the QR code, or even use a one-button install for iOS 17.4 or above. A con for me about Holafly was that hotspot tethering on Holafly's standard eSIMs does come with limits. Usually around 500 MB to 1 GB per day in many destinations. Well, that cap exists because tethering multiple devices uses up bandwidth far quicker than browsing on a single phone. But if you're a long-term traveler or someone who needs more flexibility, Holafly has recently rolled out something new called Holafly Plans. This subscription service is designed for long-term travelers, aka digital nomads like me, cabin crew, international students, those hopping between destinations, or needing heavier data usage. especially for hotspotting. It covers 160 plus countries and comes with a European phone number for texts. Holafly currently has two plans, the unlimited plan and the light plan. With the unlimited plan, you receive unlimited data, a hotspot, global coverage, and a local number to receive SMS for $64.90 per month. It's perfect for heavy data users who need constant, reliable connectivity. With the light plan, you get 25 GB of data, global coverage, and hotspot for $49.90 per month. Ideal if you use data moderately, but still want seamless travel connectivity. And I think it would be perfect for someone like me who likes to bounce from cafe to cafe working online. And here's where it gets even better. Both plans include Always On, a new feature that gives you 1 GB of free data every month, automatically activated at the end of your billing cycle if you cancel your plan. No extra steps, no new eSIM, just a built-in safety net so you're never left disconnected. It works in over 70 countries and even includes hotspot, 1 eSIM, global coverage, and uninterrupted connectivity, even after you cancel. What? Holafly also launched their Travel Club loyalty program recently. It's made for adventurous travelers just like us. Earn Hola coins through eSIM purchases and referrals and redeem them for exclusive discounts. The best part is, when you buy a Holafly eSIM, you're automatically part of this travel club. How does it work? With your first purchase, you automatically unlock Level 1, the Silver plan. This means you get 5% cashback in Hola coins on every purchase. Level 2 is for users with 350 plus points. This means you get 6% cashback in Hola coins on every purchase. Users who are at Level 3 have earned 1,000 plus points, so they get 7% cashback in Hola coins on every purchase, plus priority access to their customer support team. Now, let's talk money. With Holafly, you pay only for the number of days you need. For instance, if you go to Japan, Holafly's 30-day eSIM costs around $75. That works out to be about just over $2 a day. In this case, Holafly Plans is great because it covers you for the entire month and you have unlimited hotspot, yes, purely, truly unlimited. Or if you choose the 25 GB light plan option, then that is even cheaper. Both of these plans are valid for 160 plus countries. When we compare against some of the unlimited contenders in the market, is it the cheapest? Most likely not, but it's the best option for people who use their phone constantly for Google Maps, Spotify, Instagram uploads, restaurant reviews, translations, YouTube streaming, etc. So if you're a heavy user, the math makes sense. You don't need to stress about topping up tracking data or suddenly running out when you need directions the most. For instance, when I was traveling in Japan and they offer self-service check-in, oftentimes when I'm unable to self-check-in, I need to reach customer service immediately or reach the host immediately to get my passcode to unlock the door. I remember once when we were all stranded outside the building because we weren't able to get a hold of the host. So for me, the trade-off was worth it. But I know plenty of travelers who care more about saving $20 than saving themselves stress. And that's fair too. I've been there, done that. So what's my honest take after a month in Japan with Holafly? It's not perfect. It's pricier than some rivals, it has limits on hotspotting, and unlimited isn't truly infinite. But it delivers on what matters the most. You'll never run out of data abroad. And that peace of mind is worth every dollar to me. Would I recommend it? Yes. If you're a heavy user, a content creator, a digital nomad, or someone who just hates the stress of rationing data. Before I end this video, I leave you with this Holafly tip. Use an authenticator app for OTPs and two-factor logins, since Holafly is data only and doesn't handle SMS. Get my exclusive discount with this code here or in the description below. Let me know your thoughts on the best eSIM for your travels in the comments below. And if you enjoy this content, I would appreciate if you hit the subscribe button to stay connected to the next video.